And tonight, a celebration in the Valley to mark the end of the war in Iraq. ABC 15's Steve Cooge is live with soldiers at the Phoenix party, and Steve, certainly an early Christmas present for families of soldiers.
Yes, Stephanie, the end of a war, not a bad early Christmas present at all for a lot of the folks out here. Many of them who still have family members serving overseas. We're live out here at the James C. Foster American Vets Post 65 in downtown Phoenix, where we're not only celebrating all of our heroes coming home from Iraq, but also those who didn't make it home. Since this war began, nearly 4,500 U.S. service members and armed forces have been killed fighting in the war. That's a whole lot of people. And of those thousands, about 100 of those were right here in Arizona. Many times our friends, our neighbors, our brothers and sisters. Since 2003 as a country, we've spent more than $800 billion on this war in Iraq. And whether you agreed with it or not, it's definitely one of the more controversial wars we've had since Vietnam. So at tonight's party, we've had a great band belting out some awesome tunes. And also here, one of the purposes of this war is to have donations, to raise money and support our veterans and other troops who are coming home from this war. I talked with a father tonight whose son has just returned for the holidays. He says that's great and all, but there's still a lot of troops out there who need our support.
We know we still have other wars going on right now in Afghanistan and other places, so it's not totally over. But it's glad to see a lot of people come home, and it's glad to see my son come home, because my son was in Iraq. So that's a beautiful thing to see him come home safely from Iraq.
So no doubt this is a very historic day here in our world. If you see a service member walking around, do them a favor. Shake their hand and thank them for the job they've done for all of us. Live in downtown Phoenix, I'm Steve Cooge, ABC 15 News.